Hey guys, so I have a really interesting train set to show you here today. A friend of mine sent me this Mth Premier Turbotrain to get worked on a little bit, and I finished working on it and it's ready to be sold. So I'm going to do a running demo of it, and if you're interested in purchasing it, I will leave you some information at the end of the running session as to how to purchase it. But for right now, let's just get into a close-up look at it. So these turbo trains were around in the 1970s, and Amtrak would use them between New York Penn Station and Boston, and I also think they went down to Washington, D.C. So really cool little detail here is this third rail shoe, which would enable the trains to get into Penn Station. So there's one here, and there's also one on the back car. And it's just a really unique looking train set here. So we have the cockpit here, if you will, where the engineer sits, and it's pretty cool. It looks kind of like a jet cockpit. And then there's some seating up here for passengers. And then we have the main level here. So I have 3 intermediate cars. One of them came with the set, and then there's 2 add-ons. So there are duplicate numbers. But what I did is I just put the non-duplicate number in the middle so that it makes it more difficult to tell. The numbers are so small, it doesn't really make a difference to me anyway. And then here's the rear car. Really cool. So both these forward and rear units are powered, and they both have speakers in them too. So this set's really, really loud. I was surprised at the amount of volume this train set puts out, and you're going to hear that in just a second. Really, really loud. So, and it's a really cool set. So these things have been kind of troublesome among modelers who have them. So I found that to be true in the beginning a little bit, but once you learn how the set works, it's really not that bad. So the wire that wasn't soldered properly or came loose was one thing that was causing me troubles, but you can't really blame the design of the model for that. That just happens in the hobby. Wires come loose. You just have to fix them. How these cars couple is another thing that was a little bit troublesome, but I'm going to show you that in a little bit. I'll give you a demo of how they couple, and it's really not that bad once you understand the method behind it. Also, these things down here, these metal rods that go through and connect with the cars, if you look on this side, they've been snapped off on this side, and that's because they were binding the cars up. So you really can't tell. You see, I have to zoom in to show you that, and when you look from a distance, it's harder to tell. So at first I was like, why would you do that? But with the operational difficulties that they cause, I get it, and you really can't even tell once you pull back from it. So the set works really good now, and we're going to get into a running demo right after I demonstrate how to couple the cars. So stay tuned, guys. Thanks. Alright, so here I'm going to show you how to connect these cars. So right over here we have a tether. One side is labeled top, and that just seats right into here. So I'm doing this one-handed, so bear with me. But once you could feel it seat, you just push it in, which I've done. Okay, so now the tether is connected. So then you move the car up, just slowly, a little bit carefully. And then you push down on this. And then there's a little notch there. You can see that once you push down on this notch piece, it's a lot easier two-handed, but it slips right in there, just like that. And then once you have it all the way seated in there, this thing will pop up, and then you know the car is connected. Blurry. Then these little rubber diaphragms, they have a little slot inside, which is where this metal piece sits. And that's what keeps the diaphragm in place. So you just put that over. Make sure you're getting it in there properly. And just gently push it down. You'll feel it go in. And that's how you connect all the cars. All right, so it's really not that difficult to do. So there you go.
the Yankee Clipper. Stop Providence.
Can I take your baggage? Thank you. Careful on the steps. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.
Ticket is passengers only.
Now departing for New York on track 1. Train number 153, the Yankee Clipper.
Hurry up now. Careful on the steps. Keep that baggage loaded. All aboard! Hurry up now. Is she ready to go? That'll do it. Tell them to close up. We're ready to go. We got a clear signal.
Hey, the conductor's giving us a highball signal. We're ready to move.
Well, there you go. Really cool set. And really nice features to it. So my email is in the description of the video. Read the description of the video because I'll talk about a couple of more things regarding this set. Real quick, what I did to it is I primed up the smoke units and put some new batting in them. I also put new traction tires on both powered units and fixed that wire that needed to be soldered, and basically just lubed it up and test ran it. So it's running really good now. It's really not that bad of a set, and you know, it's really not all that troublesome once you understand how it works. So pretty cool stuff here. Pretty cool looking set. So the 3-pack, you know, the original 3-car set has the original box and the shipping carton. The add-on car has the original box and the shipping carton, but the second add-on car doesn't have a box at all. So that one will be packaged and included in one of the other 2 boxes. So read the description and you'll find the pricing information and how to contact me. Okay, guys? So thanks very much. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you in the comments section. Take care.